Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what was your name?
Hello, my name is Christian Davis. I am the director. When I first had Degree of Morgue pitched to me, I was like, oh man, this is kind of a lot. Not even Nolan would do this kind of project.
So, I mean, what kind of project is it?
Unfortunate.
Oh.
When I first came in contact with Golden Gaff and Golden Gaff Productions, oh man, can we cut?
We can just edit it all together.
We can cut.
Okay, yeah, sorry. No, when I first came in contact with Golden Gaff, when I was contacted by the head team, I was blown away. I couldn't believe that I was chosen to direct and star and write. I didn't quite write it before we got there. Can I get a mocha? One mocha, please.
Get him a Spunky Mocha!
Thank you. Why does it taste like coffee? What? Hey.
It's okay, we'll fire him.
Okay.
He's easily replaceable.
Sorry, sir.
Thank you. It's very nice. I look at my own work and nobody else's. I don't want no outside influence. A lot of my work is inspired by beetles and bats and stalactites. Tights, they're the ceiling one. They come down. The stalagmites go up.
Well, can you look at the camera? Thank you. Usually directors have a direction for a film. What was your direction? What inspired you to take the film in the direction you did? I mean, it's a masterpiece of a project.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty simple. The direction that I try to point myself is north. All the shots were facing north.
My name's Dallin Engberson. I'm the lead actor in Degree of Morgue. I played A1.
It's gonna look really good in your headshots.
Thank you.
So what drives you to be an actor? Did you have some childhood trauma or
Did something...
My childhood was awful. The kids at the school, they used to throw me down in the wood chips and bury me in the wood chips. And it caused me to retreat deep into my mind and take on a new character in the wood chips. I became Larry the Beaver. And that's when I learned that I'm passionate about acting. I am Larry the Beaver.
Tell me a bit more about Larry the Beaver.
Well, he's a fun-loving guy. And people like him. You ever think about how everything's in the right place? You ever think about how the Hindenburg was meant to explode? Everything is romantic. And Christian Davis is a director that understands that. Working with him, it's like watching Michelangelo paint the Sistine Chapel. During production, we called the film Project DOM. We couldn't let the public know what we were up to. Sex, violence, poverty, war. Degree of Morgue touches on some heavy, heavy topics and handles them gracefully. I said, Degree of Morgue? Like the classic American novel? Of course I'll take the role as lead actor. Working with Christian Davis? I'd be honored. When I learned I'd be doing 4 sex scenes, I said, of course I'll slang dick. Whatever it takes. Viva la art! Let the kids have art. No more of this Marvel, DC bullshit, cape shit. We need real art in cinema. Let the kids have art! What's your name and what was your role on Degree of Morgue?
My name's Logan. I had really two roles on Degree of Morgue. I was DP. I worked a lot on the lighting as well. I mean, we put a lot of time into the lights, so there was a lot of effort there. I was also in a small role, more of a cameo as a gnome. It probably won't make the cut, but if it does, you might notice me there. That was really my major two roles. But I mean, back to the lights. Used about 120,000 bulbs, 120,898 to be exact. We used all those bulbs out there, and we lit up the whole area like it was daylight. It really had the indie look. I mean, you watch the film, and you can tell it's $1 billion budget. You know, you can tell that a lot of money and time went into it. But if you pay attention in some of the frames, you can see the lights up. I mean, do you have any other questions, like what inspired me? I'd like to talk about what inspired me. I'm going to talk about what inspired me. Mal's Little Red Book, the Bible, to be honest. I mean, we really drew from both of them. We wanted to be Christ-like while we filmed, but at the same time, we needed to act with discipline to just sit down, screw in 120,000 light bulbs. I mean, that was about the same time as Jesus, right? Mal's Little Red Book. You know, there's two wolves inside us, right? And one of them is Jesus, and the other one's Mal. But the two wolves, they're perfectly lit by 120,000 light bulbs, perfectly across the top. They said I was difficult to work with. They said that I was verbally abusive. If I gave them water, I mean, are we really shooting in the desert, or are we just shooting on a normal Hollywood set? Down the line of it being an indie film, I mean, it was really controversial, some of the things we did. Over half of our actors used whiteface. We even had a dog in one of the shots, and we still had to put whiteface on him.
What's your daily routine like on set?
On set, usually I'd wake up, I'd yell at the staff for a little bit, get them into the drive for being in the desert, and then I'd start screwing in the light bulbs, you know? Usually I do that for 16 and a half hours a day. You gotta goof around like it's like your little brother, you know, and kind of like how you push him down the stairs just to see what happens. And when he breaks his arm and the bone's showing, you just, you know, you tell him it wasn't, you know, your mom comes home or whatever, you tell him it wasn't you, but she's way too doped up to understand anything that happens. So it really, my mom, she inspires me. I mean, she's the reason that I direct the way that I do, you know, that I'm not a director, but the way that I manage my team that I do, you know, from the throwing things at them to the verbally motivating them to not giving them water. Those are all things that my mom taught me. Those are the ways that she raised me. She taught me the world is a cold, dark place, and in a dark place, you need lights. You need a lot of lights. You need 120,000 light bulbs. Can we get some more lights in here? So I'm divorcing my wife. She'll tell you it's the other way around, and it's not. She's the whore of Babylon.
Just let me ask the questions. Don't ask me if I have questions.
That's fair.
It's not the type of question you ask during the interview.
I didn't know if you were ready for this.
Well, it's my interview, so it's kind of my responsibility to have the questions, and it's also something I take a lot of pride in is having questions. So, I'll throw out a heavy hitter. What's your name?
Evan?
You just come up with that on the spot? Be honest with me.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at improv.
All right, well, what are you here for? Why are we interviewing you?
I requested an interview.
Okay, what was your role in the film?
I didn't do anything.
What did you do on this film?
Nothing.
Who are you?
I'm Evan.
That's cool. What inspires you, Evan?
The movie Secondhand Lions.